All right, our third maintenance plan is trunk and core stability. That name is getting tossed around out there. We hear core stability and we think it's doing a bunch of sit-ups on a stability ball. Wrong. It's actually being able to control your trunk and prevent it from moving and moving it under control. So we're going to create some stability, meaning we're going to move other parts of your body while maintaining this solid. So it's really sit-ups and things like that are more of a strength exercise, where this is going to be more of a stability exercise. Where we're trying to prevent movement in the core. We're actually creating movement in the core with a sit-up or reverse crunch or leg lifts, where we're actually curling up the spine. But the spine is going to remain neutral the whole time. So first thing we're going to do is a leg drop. So Tyler's going to put his legs up straight, and he's going to keep his left toe flexed, his right toe pointed. Trying to keep this leg really straight. He's going to lower his left leg as far as possible, keeping the weight or the tension in his abs, and then bringing it back up, and then going back down. Really trying to keep this leg from straight and not from moving. So as he's moving this leg stays stable, this stays stable down here, and he's going to do leg drops, 10 to 15 on each side. And what I'm going to have him do when he gets down to the set is he's going to pull his knees into his chest, just relax. Go ahead and grab your knees, pull them into your chest. And then he's going to switch and do the other side separate. So go ahead and put your legs up. Let's do a few on this side, just so you don't walk out of here crooked. All right? So, we're going to do 10 to 15 reps on each side. Now, let's say this is too hard, this version, for your lower back. What I might do is start someone out here as a modification here. They're going to still drop the same leg. Bring them up like so. Keep that stable, coming down. Point the toe, nice and slow. And bring it up. So I can do this as a modification if you're just not strong enough in your core yet to do the other one. It's a good place to start. You want to make sure you're feeling it in the abs or you're lowering it with the abs. So that is step one in our trunk stability series. Number two, we're going to work on rotational stability. So I'm going to have him put something between his feet. But this case, a yoga block, it can be a rolled up towel, whatever, just to squeeze his feet together, just to keep more focused on his core or on his trunk versus his hips. And then what he's going to do is he's going to put his arms out here and create a stable base with his shoulders, so shoulder blades cannot come off, and he's going to come as far as he can towards me. And once he feels like this shoulder is going to come off, he's going to reverse direction, slowly come back across, as far as he can go that way, keeping this shoulder nice and flat. And then he's going to come back across, trying to keep those legs straight, working on controlling his rotary stability. Now, once again, like our last drill, if that's too much in your lower back or you just can't hold that, I can shorten the lever up and have him do the same thing with his knees side to side. So it kind of just depends on where you're at. You're going to do 10 to 15 repetitions in each direction, and working on this is to work on rotary stability and control in your trunk. Okay, that's number two in our our trunk and core maintenance plan. Step three in our maintenance plan, we're going to go into the old traditional plank position, but we're going to actually add a little bit to this. I'm going to put some on his back just so you guys can see what position you need to be in. Because a lot of times people hike their hips up or they drop their head. So he's going to lower with his shoulder blades, maintaining contact with these 3 points, and come back up. If he doesn't, he's going to know it. And he's going to, as he goes down, he's going to keep his abs, pull his abs, his belly button into his spine, and hold, and then come back up. And you don't have to go down very far. As you can see, he's only going down a few inches, and he's keeping everything in line. So now you might not be able to put a half roller on your body, but if you can envision that, you have a level across your back, that keeps everything straight in line, because your core is not just your abs, it's also your cervical spine, your neck, your hips, and your shoulder blades. So it's kind of involving all your core together in one movement. So we're actually getting some shoulder stability, some cervical stability, getting a lot of things done with this movement. We're going to do 10 to 15 repetitions, coming down, pause, coming back up. So this is number three. Now here's the modification. If you can't do that, you just put your knees, do the same thing on your knees. Go ahead and come back up. So just start wherever you're at. You can always modify. 10 to 15 repetitions. When you get good on your knees, take the training wheels off, go off the knees. Start up, maybe you might only get 7 or 8 good repetitions, but that's how you progress. So that's number three in our trunk and core maintenance plan.